My name's Helen and my mum was diagnosed with dementia, so with Alzheimer's disease and vascular dementia about 4 years ago. And during that time she had memory loss and upset and very confused. She knew that she wasn't functioning the way that she used to, and so that sort of brought its challenges to her and then the rest of the family as well. For a while it took some of the family members a little bit longer to come to terms with Mum's symptoms before we even could get her to a doctor. And Mum was definitely in denial about it, and every time we talked about, we didn't even use the term dementia, but it's like there was something going on. So in the end we had to plan a way to deal with the sensitive issue, because that's what it was. It was really quite a sensitive matter in terms of Mum's. She could feel her losing independence, she could feel her memory slipping, and things weren't quite right, but she didn't know what to do with it. So we had to, in the end, email the doctors. Obviously we talked to Dad about it and he was on board with it, and so we collated all the information, I guess the evidence, to say that this is what was going on with Mum. And the doctors were great. They really understood that this was a bit of a common thing to occur. So although it seems like fairly old-fashioned technology, one of the best things that I found to be helpful in looking after Mum and in bringing our family together and giving doctors the information they needed was email. The emailing of the doctor was a relief, because we'd struggled for so long to try and get Mum to consult with the doctor and to try and get her there, and it had caused lots of tension and anxiety for all of us really, because we could see what was going on. We could see that Mum wasn't her normal self, if that's the right words, but we couldn't get her to a doctor because she was really resisting wanting to go down that track. The fact that we could put all that material into an email was really helpful, not only from the medical perspective, so that the doctor knew what they were dealing with and the specialist could sort of look at the symptoms and work it out, knowing that we'd emailed the doctor with all the information that they needed so that they could form a diagnosis with all that information. It was a huge relief. There were some good people to talk to. I phoned Dementia Australia, and I remember one particular conversation where they said, if it's helping your mum, then that's a good thing. And so for me, the emails is for the good of the person who's experiencing dementia. I think, that's the thing I think that came out of that.